Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of the Expanse, a Telltale Series running on PlayStation 5. Okay, we're kind of in the middle of episode 4. Not very far in. Still stranded on the station. Because of one incredibly stupid decision. But that is a Telltale thing.
Pressuring. Need to stretch every breath. Who knows how many hours I need to survive here. That message we heard had to come from somewhere. If I can find its source, maybe I can change it to a distress call. It's so weak, but you must have had some way of communicating with the inner planets. Of course, when the inners wouldn't help you, you started shouting in every direction at once. If I point the antennas back toward the gravity well, I can boost the signal and send a distress call. Sabaka. I'll have to use the mining tunnel. The quickest way to the antenna array is under that massive mining cart. I'll have to power it up. So this is the voice we've been hearing. A man trying to keep his station from falling to pieces when the inners forgot about them. You tried to fight off the inevitable. The tunnel entrance is under this thing. No good. It's magnetized to the tracks, but there must be a way to reroute it. This must control the mine tracks. Ancient tech, but effective. This must control the mine tracks. Ancient tech, but effective. Locked, of course. Never seen a passcode like this.
I know, it's a shame that it couldn't have couldn't have saved me finding the solution to this. That's what you get when you only have autosaves as your only ability to do anything.
I'll run out of oxygen before I guess the shape they want. But maybe the miners left a clue somewhere. I'll run out of oxygen before I guess the shape they want. But maybe the miners left a clue somewhere. I'll run out of oxygen before I guess the shape they want. But maybe the miners left a clue somewhere. I'll run out of oxygen before I guess the shape they want. But maybe the miners left a clue somewhere. I'll run out of oxygen before I guess the shape they want. But maybe the miners left a clue somewhere. I'll run out of oxygen before I guess the shape they want. But maybe the miners left a clue somewhere. So this is the voice we've been hearing. A man trying to keep his station from falling to pieces, and the Inners forgot about them. It's a record of the transmissions with the inner planets.
This is UNN Command for the station Cassiopeia. We have received your multiple distress calls, and our response has not changed. We encourage you to contact your private insurance supplier. If you do not have insurance, you can apply for emergency relief aid. You will be assigned a spot on the wait list. UNN Command, we understand.
They didn't have a chance out here, but they had a purpose. Is something. I refuse to end up as just another frozen corpse in this station.
God, I solved it last time just by screwing around. Now that I'm actually trying, I'm like, wow, what did I do exactly?
I'll run out of oxygen before I guess the shape they want. But maybe the miners left a clue somewhere.
So, triangles and triangles. How do you do that exactly with this? God, everything's off center.
I'll run out of oxygen before I guess the shape they want. But maybe the miners left a clue somewhere.
Maybe like that.
I'll run out of oxygen before I guess the shape they want. But maybe the miners left a clue somewhere.
off the corners. And in the center.
I'll run out of oxygen before I guess the shape they want. But maybe the miners left a clue somewhere.
Oh, I really can't do it.
I'll run out of oxygen before I guess the shape they want. But maybe the miners left a clue somewhere.
Oh, why does it have to be off center like that? Yeah, because I can't get anything straight down the middle like that. That doesn't exist in that puzzle.
I'll run out of oxygen before I guess the shape they want. But maybe the miners left a clue somewhere. I'll run out of oxygen before I guess the shape they want. But maybe the miners left a clue somewhere.
It's super funky. I guess as long as you get those connections there, then it doesn't really matter if you have additional ones. Because I think that's what I did the first time, is I drew all around it and had a bunch of extra lines.
Get to the antennas. Boost the message. Get help.
What are the odds that someone hears it?
It's something.
Better than nothing.
How much better? Your fight is over, Camina. Seek peace now.
You want me to lie down and die? Is that it?
I merely suggest that you embrace the inevitable.
Don't talk to the buddies. Don't talk to the buddies. Don't talk to the buddies.
J.J. Abrams. Gotta have that one. That one lens flare.
Oye? Is anyone reading? I can't hear you.
I said, you are a long way from home, Malu.
Dawes?
I told you I'd find you. Considering the price on your head, I'm amazed you got this far.
You're not real. You're just a ghost. From a sad and distant past.
You shouldn't be so quick. Turn down conversation,
Camina. Unless you want to keep talking to the dead.
You want to waste my oxygen? Fine. But you have to keep up.
What's this? Equipment registry, 30 available, 35. 30 charges available, 35 nets available. Let's see. Chance of survival, not looking good. Okay. Well, you guys aren't as resourceful as me. At least that's my hope. You were all ready to die. Not ready to fight.
Sending a message no one will hear. Hoping for help that will never come. You really do belong here.
Someone could hear it. Someone could come.
You never know when to quit. You fight and you fight, and where does it get you?
Hashang, did those rocks just turn into heads?
So jumpy. You've gone soft since you left Series.
Oh, lack of oxygen's getting to my brain.
Almost there.
if you're heading in the right direction.
Shut up.
Just trying to help. So what has Camina Drummer done since leaving Series? What have you done to protect the belt while hiding out in that shit?
I'm not hiding. And when I get out of here,
Yes, what happens then? You saved the belt, right? From me? From the Inyas? From the tainted treasure you found?
correct.
Do you actually believe all that? Or do you need a story to tell yourself as you die?
Great job, you and your crew, boss thing. Captain, you're set. Sorry. All right.
Is this supposed to be for me?
Wait a few more minutes and see.
Oh, okay. I can't run when I'm having my delusions, apparently. So I can still fly. At a reasonable rate.
Gotta be another lever around here. Ah, Lord.
Look on the bright side. The door you need to get through is probably open now.
There must be a way to double back. It's okay. Nothing down there but rocks.
Even your turning is slow. Why game developers intentionally make things slow? Sort of beyond me. Like, are you thinking you're making the game better by slowing things down? I don't know. Come on. Need some hustle in you.
does. Don't tell me you've gotten bored with the...
Don't be needy. I'm sure you can handle this on your own.
I can. Leave me alone.
Don't worry, Marty. At the end of the day, you always end up alone.
See, analysis. You get the sense that something's wrong and you wonder what it could be, or because your brain is too stupid to remember what the problem is, much less fix it. Your feet feel heavy in your boots. Your tongue feels sluggish in your mouth. Your thoughts... You blink hard and try to will your vision back into focus, but the lights of the world keep dimming, and the colors of the world start to bleed and stain each other. Your lips and fingernails turn blue. It would frighten you if you could see them, but if you could see them, you wouldn't be slowly suffocating to death in your vac suit, would you? You think, as you do sometimes, about Earth, and their sky full of air, and their fantastic self-destruction. You feel the spark of anger that usually sustains you, but it sputters and dies inside you, because you can't start a fire without air, idiot. Okay, that's your own thoughts. I don't know how they got there. Too slow. Why is the walk speed so slow? Uh-oh. You got me some gravity.
What? What is this? What's in here?
Oh, won't let me float.
Don't worry. You can't hurt them worse than you already did. bodies did they pull out of that room in TND Square?
Son of a bitch. It was your fault.
Interesting. I don't remember setting explosives around the building.
You lied to me. You told me that...
I told you what you needed to hear, and you, like a good little soldier, didn't question it.
Let's see. It's time to make our voices heard. Been allowed to believe that Anderson Dawes has let his judgment be clouded by corruption. Rather than seeking to build the belt as a legitimate political power, he has turned to ruthlessness. That the Belters of Ceres deserve a better voice than Anderson Dawes can give us. We are not hostile enforcers like Star Helix. We are citizens who deserve the right to self-govern. That we must work with the inners while demonstrating strength when necessary. Unprovoked violence only confirms the worst inner prejudices. True strength comes from self-reliance. That the Outer Planets Alliance must condemn the actions of Anderson Dawes in order to further unite the Belt as a whole.
So many dead. Was it worth it?
Factionalism will tear the OPA apart if we let it. These people threatened the stability of the entire station when they challenged me.
We have followed your work at Tycho with great interest. There are many here who feel you are charting a better path forward for the Belt. Fred Johnson, I owe my life to Dawes. Before I met him, I was the butcher of Anderson Station. He pulled me out of that hole, showed me a path to redemption. We all owe much to Dawes, but his time has passed and he refuses to make way for others. We are the future of the OPA. You may be. If so, you will understand the need for patience and unity. The Belt cannot prevail if we are fractured.
You used to be the kind of leader who could bring out the best in anyone. Even a disgraced UNN general like Fred Johnson. What happened?
I know what it takes to survive, which is why I am here and you are there. Your work is exquisite, Camina. Truly the right person for the job.
You're as bad as Star Helix. As bad as Earth and Mars. You make your pretty speeches and then you kill to get what you want.
I continue to fight for the belt. You abandon us.
They were our Baratnas. All they wanted was a better life on Ceres. And you killed them for it.
You're angry that Belts was dead. You're angry that Camina Drummer was tricked.
You turned me into a murderer.
I turned you into a soldier. And a damn good one. until you forgot how to make orders.
Yeah, hold on a minute. Okay, sorry about that. Where are we going? Where are we going slowly? Because, you know, this adds so much more to the story by making me crawl around at this incredibly sluggish speed.
I'm being trapped in the past.
But the past isn't done with you. And that guilt will stay with you. Right up to the end.
Is this the part where you tell me that there's no use in sending a message? That if anyone hears Camina Drummer needs help, they'll just start celebrating? Those?
Here's where it would have been good to add the adaptive triggers for the PS5.
No, no, no,
We can just try to reattach it instead of doing this.
You couldn't even save
Maya. I'm sorry. I can't. It won't open.
Who fucking who? So you're dying of hypoxia on a forgotten asteroid abandoned by your crew. Everything out here can kill you. You taught me that. But you faced pirates and torpedoes. Hell, half your crew tried to kill you at one point or another. Are you really telling me that Camina Drummer is going to be beaten by a goddamn door?
Dawes was right, I was wrong. What's the difference between the two? See, this isn't good enough. This is not descriptive enough to let me know what decision to make. Guess I was wrong?
I never should have come out here. I left you. Now you're trapped on there with...
Hey, Arlen did this. You did the only thing you could do. The only thing I wanted you to do. You survived. Now you have work to do. You need to save me, your crew, and the belt. So are you gonna spend the rest of your oxygen feeling sorry for yourself? Or are you going to get to fucking work?
Find something to open the door with. You know what? I just threw the handle.
Too flimsy. Won't fit.
Oh, I had a blowtorch on me this whole time? Well, okay. I'm not gonna weld it on there? Or... Okay. Oh boy, somebody found the After Effects package from Unreal Engine. Are we ever going to use this stuff? We'll find a way. Even if we have to force it somehow into the story, we'll find a way.
Tensha, this is an emergency distress call. I am stranded and near death. Send help immediately. Please, don't let me die. Tensha, this is an emergency distress call. I am stranded and near death. Send help immediately. Please, don't let me die. Tensha, this is an emergency distress call. I am stranded and near death. Send help immediately. Please, don't let me die.
Am I back to the beginning? Okay, there it is. Way too many times they're doing this effect. Way too many. I know you're trying to get the most out of your Unreal package, but seriously.
I'm here. Look.
Are those guys after me? I mean, it would make sense that they'd be the ones that receive my distress call. I was about to say, are they going to end it there? Like, these episodes get shorter and shorter. They're supposed to get longer and longer the more the story goes.
You look like Falota.
You look like a clogged up recycler filter.
Better gather your wits. Matna will want to speak with you soon.
I would have been better off choking to death on that rock.
Let's see. Look at the auto turret.
Seems like overkill to me.
Look at the
Rock
bloodstains.
should consider himself lucky. Our brig is a luxury hotel compared to this.
Look at the security camera.
Hey. Over here. Wonder what her story is. Looks like an Inya. Whoever she is, she's a long way from home.
Camina Drummer?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who are you?
My name is Julie Mao. Anderson Dawes has a message for you. Please, shut up! This is a blind spot, but they'll be happy to let me rough you up a little. Maybe a couple of minutes. It's our only window.
Window.
To figure out how we're getting off the ship.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Just an inner who's very far from home. With a shitload of supplies I'd much rather give to my friends in the OPA than these fucks. It's me and a group of defectors. I was heading to meet them on Ceres when I was kidnapped by these assholes.
Hit me. That should buy us another minute. What's the plan?
On the bridge, there's a center console. The screen all the way on the left has a disarm command for the entire brig. It needs a security override. The console is Tucson Station. You'll need to somehow move her off of there and keep her distracted long enough for the override to go through.
I know what she wants.
At least I know what she's after, and how far she's willing to go to get it.
That's something. I heard her talking about you after you escaped and killed her men. She was furious, but also, I think she sees something in you now, something she wants. Use it. Traitorous Pashangwala. You gonna kill her? Or do I get to?
Nah. She gets to talk to Mom now. Wait here.
Fresh tea, Manna.
Taki.
Chamomile. Good for the throat. It's a habit I picked up in prison on Luna. Now I goes with the stuff. 5, 6 bulbs a day. When I'm not guzzling the blood of my enemies, of course. That's a joke.
Hilarious.
Hilarious. I'm sure your crew are cracking up when they're not scared shitless of you.
Torrance, do my jokes crack you up?
Fuck no. Your jokes is corny as fuck, boss man.
That's Torrance. We call him Thor because no one should ever have to suffer being murdered by a guy named Torrance.
So, you're all one big happy family that goes around decapitating people.
Decapitating corpses. Their owners had no use for them anymore. Inners are sentimental about many things. Corpses, property, manners. If we followed their rules, we'd never win. Our power comes from being willing to do what they are not. You should understand that better than anyone. Camina Drummer.
This is our land, captain of the Artemis. Our former captain, Camina Drummer, is dead. As you know, her body carries Anderson Dawes' bounty. We are leaving it for you as a token. It was Drummer and her little Martian friend who decided to go after those coordinates. But Ratna and I were against it. We have dealt with both of them now. Whatever you are searching for, we don't know what it is, and we don't care. We are going back to Ceres, and you'll never find us in your sectors again.
What do you make of that message?
They're morons.
They have caca for brains. They thought they could distract you and get away with the core. But there's no way you waste time with me, unless you already knew you could catch them.
Mengsha, how long till intercept?
3 minutes, Manna.
It is a remarkable story you have. Betrayed by Dawes, betrayed by Cox, betrayed by your own crew, yet you still care. Do you love her? The little Martian?
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
I'll take that as a yes. That love is the reason why I haven't killed you. We don't employ crew members here, we find family. Look around. Everyone here has been betrayed by someone, lied to by someone. Their parents, their captains, their governments. Same for me.
Oh, I kind of like her.
Now,
It's too bad she's,
we have purpose.
you know, the antagonist.
And that purpose is each other. All of them would die for me as I would for them. The belt was built on lies. The only truth out here is family. You call us pirates. It means nothing. We know who we are and what we fight for. That's how we win.
But you are pirates.
But you are pirates. You murder and steal from innocent people.
The UNN is innocent? Or do you mean the scavengers trying to take food from our mouths and water from our tanks? We survive against far greater and more ruthless enemies. And we don't apologize for it. If that makes us pirates, so be it. You come to us at an opportune time. The MK Corps is the culmination of everything we've been building towards. You'll see. If you keep an open mind and open heart, you wouldn't be the first on this ship to make it from the brig to the bridge. Or you can choose the airlock instead.
Let's go.
This might be my only shot. Toussaint.
Yes.
The Artemis has 4 functioning PDCs and a torpedo launcher. And they have one massive advantage.
What's that?
They can destroy you, but you can't destroy them. Not as long as they have the core. I know their weak spots. I know how they'll fly and how they'll fight.
Of course you do. But why would you want to help us?
To punish them or to save myself? Punish them?
Revenge. That crew is dead to me. I can help you disable the ship. And I'm the only person who can go in and find you the MK core. In return, you let me and Maya go.
It's awfully rude of you to not even consider my offer.
If it's a real offer, you'd let me consider it without a gun to my head.
Come.
Khan knows we're aiming to disable. She'll never let us get a clean angle on the drive thrusters. Your best bet is straight through the nose cone and out the back.
Doesn't that have a high likelihood of killing your pilot?
Not if you're careful.
Depends who your gunner is.
That used to be Yuri before you killed him. Now it's me.
Forget the pilot. I'd worry more about exploding the reactor. But if you get off a clean shot, it'll be fine. I've done it plenty of times.
Battle stations! Drummer, on guns! Be ready to kill her the moment I say.
Yes, Mama.
Is it QTEs?
Torpedoes.
Torpedoes.
We need to keep their PDCs occupied, unless you'd like us to get strafed. Breaking! Flip and maintain distance.
No, hold steady. I can get my shot up before we pass.
If we pass, we'll be exposed to their guns.
Hold speed. Torpedoes first, then take your shot.
Come on, Con.
Oh, whoops.
Don't miss now.
Hull damage!
Minimum, Adna. Pressure is stable.
Good. And did we get them? Drummer!
Look.
Time to ready the breach pod.
You're nearing the Artemis. Keep me updated as you clear each floor.
Yes, Mother.
Drummer, this is our first mission together. I hope it won't be our last. But if you step out of line once...
Yes, I know. Bullet in head, brains splattered, so...
Good luck.
Which one of those is mine?
Drummer. See, Mom, she's a trusting person. Tough as iron, but big-hearted. Me, oh, let's just say, not all those UNN soldiers were dead before their heads came off. Sasaki.
I don't know. I like this crew better than my crew.
Welcome back.
Okay, well, I mean, that was an okay episode. There's a lot of time spent just kind of wandering around real slow. You know, had I played the game at the intended speed and not engaged the thrusters, I mean, this would have just felt like it dragged on forever. I don't know if this necessarily is good characterization. I guess there's additional information from her past that you'd get out of this. But I don't really think it was that important to go through. I think sometimes writers get into this headspace that they need to provide like a lot of detail in the backstory, that the audience maybe craves a lot of that, and I think that's true for some member of the audience. They just want a lot of stuff filled in for them. But I think for most people, if you just say, she had a troubled past, that's good enough. Like, okay, you had a troubled past. You had some things that bothered you, and you don't really need to go into terribly detailed specifics if you keep the plot moving forward. So I sort of felt that the first half of this was a bit of a waste, just because it doesn't really move the story forward. It adds a little bit of background character for her, but you know what? That can just be a log. That can just be some conversation suggested throughout the rest of the story, and taking such a huge break, in the last part of the second act. I mean, you could feel that. If we played this all at once, you could definitely feel that this particular episode, episode 4, was a point where everything came to a crawl. So hopefully the next and final episode will be a little bit more exciting. And exciting doesn't necessarily mean action scenes, but you know, a plot moving forward and characters moving forward. So yeah, I wouldn't necessarily call this their strongest, but you know, we'll wait 2 more weeks and see how they end up tying this all up. And I imagine not everything would be tied up nice and neat. There's probably going to be something left over for potentially another season. I will say that you know, had I not, if I wasn't a fan of The Expanse or wasn't familiar with The Expanse, this is kind of a tough sell. I'll be honest with you. Like, this universe and the story, at least this little slice of it with these characters, I don't know if I would ever explore the books or the series playing this. You know, I don't think it quite registers with me. Like, it's not, I don't know, like it doesn't have any balls to give you a real gritty sense and a real driving momentum to understand more of the world. You know, I think characters can be interesting, but they're also sort of one note and pretty predictable. And I don't think that's necessarily bad. If you have like so many characters, then you can kind of get lost in the threading. But here, you know, we have a small number of characters, so, and they have, you know, like a tiny bit of motivation, but for the most part, they're just straight as an arrow. I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily good for long-term series. So yeah, unfortunately, this is the weakest of the episodes. I think the first 3 were much stronger, and this one just kind of meandered in its own backstory. I don't know if that's good. In fact, I'm pretty sure this is not good. Interesting. Most people said that she loved him. I figured that would not be... I figured that wouldn't be a good idea, because then she'd lose her motivation for keeping her on. But anyway, yeah. So we'll wait for the next episode to come out, and hopefully that'll be good, and hopefully it won't be more like this. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.